So any questions, guys, before starting the session? Any questions, any doubts, anything we want to discuss before starting the session? And first of all, thank you all. Thanks for joining the session, guys. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know before starting the session. Otherwise, I'll continue the class. Okay. And again, I'm requesting that I'm not feeling well. Okay, I'm having a lot of throat pain. As this is the first class, I cannot postpone. Okay, so that's why I'm taking the class even though I'm not feeling well. Fine. Okay, so bear with me even though my voice is low. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, for 1-2 classes. Fine. Any other things that we want to discuss? Right. Okay, there are some thumb rules, guys. Okay, so we have to follow these thumb rules throughout the course. Okay, first thumb rule is don't join with your device names. Okay, don't join with your device names. So like I can see A103 Galaxy PR1 PC1, so I can see the names. And also if you join with the device names, it's really difficult to me to identify who is the person and all. And the meeting link and all is public, right? So everyone can join. Okay, so not now, this is okay, 1-2 classes, that's fine, no issues for me, but later. Okay, so don't join with your device names, try to join with your name. Still, if you're unable to rename, okay, just let me know, I'll rename it for you. Okay, that is one thumb rule, guys. First thumb rule is don't join with your device names, I cannot identify the person. Second thumb rule is please be muted if you don't have questions. Okay, so if you don't have questions, please be muted, guys. So if you just unmuted, and a lot of background noises will be recorded, and again it will create issues while listening these recordings and all. Okay, if you have questions, it's not like there will be a separate question and answer session will be there at the end of the class. No, nothing like that. So you can stop me at any point of time. No need to carry your question till the end of the session. No need to put that question in your mind and I'll keep on thinking about it. Stop me if you have any issues at any time. Stop me immediately, and I am going to clear your doubts and all. Once you ask your doubts, please be muted, and then if you have questions, you can be unmuted, and if you don't have questions, immediately you have to be muted, guys. Okay, don't try to practice parallelly with me. Okay, so don't practice with me, guys. Why? Because first try to understand the things. Some people will have this kind of practice that they will try to follow me during the class itself, so they cannot listen the class, neither they cannot practice also properly. So all the classes will be recorded and the recordings will be provided to you, so don't worry about the class recordings, and I'll share the notes also, so nothing to worry about these things and all. So try to listen as much as you can, try to concentrate as much as you can, guys. Okay, chalo. And what else? Recordings, no need to record the session. I don't give any recording permissions to any of you guys. I'll record from my side, okay, and the recordings will be provided. Okay, I'll record from my side and the recordings will be provided at the end of the class. Means if the class is completed today, I'll try to make it available by today afternoon or today evening. Okay, hardly one day it will be. Why? Because when I uploaded in the Google Drive, it will take time to process the video. It's a 2.5 hour video, right? So if I uploaded immediately, also if I uploaded the video in the Google Drive, so it will take time to process the video. So until the video is going to be processed, you have to wait. Okay, and again, first few sessions, I'm going to upload to the YouTube channel, guys. In our channel, we have a channel called Source University Society of Software Engineers. Okay, so you can go and check, you can subscribe to the channel, so you will get the recordings, guys. Now itself you can subscribe. Okay, YouTube. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. Source University. So you can see this is our channel. Okay, so earlier it was SQL DBA classes, then I changed it to University, Society of Software Engineers. Okay, I'll create a playlist. These are the previous playlists, batch 48 playlist and all. Okay, so batch 47 playlist, like that I'll create one playlist called batch 49 playlist. So no need to ask me guys, sir, please provide the recordings and all. Few sessions, okay, few sessions. Till then, further communication, I am going to upload the sessions, okay, in our channel, okay, under SQL DBA batch 49 playlist, guys. I'll create the batch 49 playlist today and I'll upload it. Okay, few sessions you can follow from the YouTube only. And if you not yet subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. So whenever I uploaded the video, immediately you will get the notification and you can start watching the video, guys. Okay, right, these are the thumb rules before jumping into the session. So now tell me guys, why you choose SQL Server DBA? Any idea? Tell me guys. Guys, one more thing, one more very important thumb rule, very important thumb rule. Okay, this course is not only for technical things, guys. At the end of the course, okay, you should be good in technical things and all. Okay, you should be good technically and you should have a lot of confidence also. So mainly two things I'll concentrate across the whole course, guys. Okay, one is your technical things and all. Technically you should be good at the end of the course. Second thing is your confidence matters. Your confidence matters, guys, believe me. So you are not going to try as a freshers, okay, you will try as a experienced DBS, either 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, up to 6 years you can try with my training, that's for sure. But if you are trying as a 4 years professional or 5 years professional, if you are unable to open your mouth in the meetings and all in the organization, it will be very difficult. So try to habituate, guys. Interact with me as much as you can. It should be like interacting session, okay, interactive sessions. Okay, it's not like I am only keep on talking for 2.5 hours. Okay, you people simply listening the things and you are going to, okay, jumping from the class is not good. Again I'm saying, try to be interactive, guys. Believe me, if you don't open your mouth in our sessions, we are all friends. Okay, from today onwards we are all friends, guys. So don't hesitate to open your mouth. Don't hesitate to ask your doubt. Small or big, doubt is doubt only. Okay, so nothing wrong in that. Don't hesitate. Okay, if I ask this question, someone will think in a different way. No, they also don't know. That's why they are coming to the classes. Okay, so don't hesitate. Even though you ask very basic question also, I don't mind. No issues for me. I'm not going to stop you. But try to be clear as much as you can and try to be interactive as much as you can. Try to open your mouth, guys. Again, this thing I'll tell in every batch, 99% people, they don't open the mouth in the interviews. Anna, I'm getting shivering, Anna. Of course you will get. If you are not opening your mouth in the classes itself, how can you open your mouth in the interviews? Right? So try to habituate, guys. Try to habituate to talk in the class, to be interactive in the class. And this course is to be completed by mid of the June. Okay, mid of the June. I'm expecting it will be completed by mid of the June. Almost now also people are calling for offline interviews. Okay, 60 to 70% now the companies are calling for offline interviews. So when you can go for offline interview, guys, when you can go for offline interview, if you're having some confidence, when you will get the confidence, if you have some subject, definitely you will get the confidence. Okay, so don't worry, fake and all is not came because of corona. Before 10 years or 15 years back itself, this fake is there. People know that you are a fake, but they are going to choose you a best fake. They are going to choose you a very good fake. Why? Because if they don't choose you, they will choose another fake candidate. But among the fake candidates, who is the best fake candidate? Who is going to do hard work? Who can afford? Who can spend time to learn the things? They are going to choose that kind of mentality, guys. So it's not wrong putting fake and all. Don't worry about it. But the thing is, try to do as much as you can, try to grab as much as you can, guys. Okay, so again I'm saying try to be interactive as much as you can. Open your mouth, tell the answers and all. Okay, if you have any questions, ask me immediately, stop me, and you can ask me, guys. Okay, chalo. Any questions before jumping into the session? My first question is why you choose SQL Server DBA, guys? Why? Any idea why? Definitely, there should be a favorable point to you, right? So you choose SQL DBA means either your friends are working in that, or you have support, or you are interested in the subject, or you like the subject, or at least one reason will be there, right? Simply don't choose SQL Server DBA, right? Why? No answer. Huh?
Hello, Shanmu. This is
Yes,
Nisab.
yes, yes, yes,
Good
please.
morning, all. Yeah, I'm currently working in a company where we have a requirement.
Hmm.
The scenario is such they're already working on prod servers, and we are doing a lot of MS SQL work there.
Okay.
So I wanted to upgrade my skills. That's why I've come in.
Very good. Nice. Any other answers, guys?
Hi Shanmugh,
Yes, yes, please.
how are you doing?
I'm good, doing good, Nirmal. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also good. Yeah, I'm choosing this course because this is a career need. My company is going to interbase to SQL Server, and they migrate their clients' data to SQL Server. So I need to be learning the advanced technology. I know some basics, but I'm not good in the advanced technology. So I'm going to looking forward for this course for some um, HR and disaster recovery scenarios and some backups, compressions, issues, and
Very good, Nirmal. Very good. Yeah, fine. So someone posted, okay, in the chat, someone posted, okay, so it's easy to learn. Guys, do you think SQL Server DB is easy to learn? The answer is yes, guys. Okay, first thing is it's very easy to learn. Seriously, I'm saying very easy to learn. Okay, there will be no coding in SQL Server DBA. There will be no coding. Okay, there are two flavors in SQL Server. One is SQL Server development. Okay, okay, Brown. Okay, one is SQL Server development. I'll tell you guys SQL Server development, which is T-SQL. We'll call it as the developers, guys. Okay, right. Another one is administration, SQL Server administration, which is DBA, database administrator. Okay, so in the SQL Server administration, there will this and all completely coding, guys. Your development and all completely coding. Okay, you should know some programming language, T-SQL programming language and all. You should be good in writing lines and lines of scripts and all for the SQL Server development. We are not going to concentrate on SQL Server development. Okay, why? Because that's completely coding. SQL Server administration is completely GUI platform. GUI means graphical user interface. Okay, it's a graphical user interface. What it means, graphical user interface means the way how you are handling your laptop. The way how you are handling your laptop. If you want to create a new folder, right click, simply you'll go with a new and you will choose folder and you are going to choose the folder name. But believe me, guys, okay, believe me, in the Linux operating systems and all, if you want to create a folder, you have to write one query, guys. Okay, so this is called GUI. Right click, new folder. You can create a Word document, you can create a folder, you can create some other documents, you can easily do the things and all. Okay, you want to copy, right click copy, right click paste. That is called your GUI, graphical user interface. That doesn't mean there is no coding here. Okay, coding will be there, script will be there, but who will do that coding and all? When I right click here, when I am going to new and when I am choosing new folder, SQL Server don't understand all these things. SQL Server don't understand all these things, guys. When I want to delete, right click and delete. Okay, I can delete it using graphical user interface option. I can see delete option, I can click on delete option, so I'm able to delete the folder. But when you choose right click delete, okay, actually to delete this folder, you have to run one command. But you don't know that command, right? This graphical user interface will create, when I click delete, this graphical user interface will create one command in the backend and it is going to run, so the folder is going to be deleted. So in the graphical user interface, you don't write the commands, queries and all. On behalf of you, your operating system will write the commands, queries. Simply you will choose right click copy. Okay, so for copying the things, okay, you have to run one command, but you don't know what is the command, right? So that's why Microsoft is became so famous in personal computing, guys. Why? Because it's very user friendly. It's very user friendly. No need to remember any commands to do your normal day-to-day activities also. SQL Server is also same, guys. SQL Server is also same. Completely user friendly across all the databases in the market. We have lot of flavors in the databases, guys. Lot of vendors are there. We have SQL Server, Microsoft invented SQL Server is there. Oracle is there. DB2 is there. MySQL, NoSQL, MongoDB, Postgres. Different flavors are there in databases. But why we are going to choose SQL Server DB? Why? Because it's very user friendly when compared to all other database technologies. SQL Server DB is very user friendly, guys. Easy to learn. I said one word called easy to learn. There will be no coding and all. Yes, but if you put lot of efforts, then it is easy to learn. No need to break your heads to understand the concepts and all. Very simple. You have to put lot of efforts to practice the same. That's it. So one important thing is SQL Server DB is easy to learn. So no coding, nothing will be there. If you are still interested in coding, you can learn T-SQL and all. That will be an added advantage to you. Okay, so this is very important, guys. So SQL Server DB is a technology, a user-friendly database technology, which is easy to learn the things and all. Completely GUI only will be there. And if you want to step into IT after a long gap, okay, either male or female, after a long gap, if you want to step into IT, my suggestion is choose one simple technology first. Jump into the IT using the technology. Then you'll came to know what is IT, how to survive in IT. Then you'll get to know what kind of things you want to learn. Slowly concentrate on those things, guys. Don't think IT job is a government job. Okay, once you settle, that's it, your life will be settled. No, okay, it's not like that. IT means it's a continuous learning process, guys. IT means it's a continuous learning process. Those who are learning continuously, okay, they only can survive in the IT. Right? If you want to grow in the IT, this is the best tip. You have to know a lot of technologies. So why SQL DBA means it's easy to learn. So first learn the SQL DBA, jump into IT. Later you will get to know your interests and all. From that point onwards, you can concentrate on that corner, guys, on that space and all. So this is how it will work, guys. So nothing to worry. So it is easy to learn, guys. So let's jump into the technical things. So I don't want to take a two technical sessions today. Okay, basic overview of the course. What is SQL Server DBA? What is meant by a DBA, what DBA will do in the organization, okay, and some details about the course and all we'll discuss in this session. Okay, slowly I'll go, guys. I know in this every batch professionals will be there, so please don't mind, guys. Why? Because 70% of our students will be non-technical people, so for them initially to jump into this track, okay, definitely I should be slow. So a lot of things might annoying you guys. Professionals, okay, already those who are working. So please bear with me, okay. Right, chalo. So what we are going to discuss, what is SQL Server, where we are going to use the software, what are the duties and activities of a database administrator, DBA, database administrator. Those who are doing administration, we are going to call them as DBA, database administrator. So don't think like DBA means it's a SQL DBA. So simply sometimes in the Naukri and all, sometimes you can see DBA openings are there. So you will think like it's a SQL DBA. No. So DBA is a kind of a database administrator job. That database might be a SQL Server DBA. It might be an Oracle DBA. It might be some other DBA. Okay. Course duration, what will be the course duration and all, how many months, how many hours we are going to discuss. We'll discuss about this one. Who can learn this course, how to practice, how to do the lab setup and all, what are the prerequisites for setting up the lab, and what and all softwares we are going to use, how we are going to distribute the notes, and which meeting software we'll use to connect to the classes and all, and any doubts and exercise how we will handle. And we'll discuss about a speaker series and Azure SQL DBA and certifications also, and how to like prepare for the jobs. These things we are going to cover in this first session, guys. Okay, and what kind of package you will get it. Okay, and for US, for our Indian people and all. So all these things we'll discuss. Okay, slowly we'll discuss, guys. Chalo. So what is SQL Server, guys? I'll give you a basic definition. Okay, then you'll get to know what is SQL Server, where we are going to use this SQL Server and all. So the basic definition of SQL Server is, okay, SQL Server is a software which is going to use to store the data, to process the data, and to retrieve the data. SQL Server is a software, guys. Simply we can say it's a database softwares or RDBMS software. I'll tell you what is this RDBMS and all. SQL Server is a database software. By using the SQL Server, what we can do, guys, we can store the data, we can process the data, we can retrieve the data, right? So we can use this software to store, to process, and to retrieve. I'll give you an example. Every batch I'll give you the same example, guys. Okay, so if you are doing shopping, okay, in the Amazon and all, generally what you will do, you'll open Amazon website, right? Amazon.in. So you have to remember this. This is the actual domain name or website name or application name. Guys, application, website, both are same. Application, website, both are same, guys. Okay, application means it's a program to fulfill the user's requirements. For example, you want to book movie tickets, you will use one application app. You want to book bus tickets, we'll use one application. You want to transfer the money, we'll use one application. You want to do the shopping, we will use one application. So every requirements will have its own applications. That's a program, guys. It's a program to fulfill the user's requirement. Don't know what is the user requirement. If it is a movie tickets and all, the program will help you to book the movie tickets. If it is a bus tickets, the program will help you to book the bus tickets. If it is shopping, the program will help you to do the shopping and all. Okay, so here if you open this Amazon.in, this website name or application, so what will happen exactly in the backend? So now I want to buy this RAM, guys. I want to buy this RAM. Okay, so this is something like Dolgix, okay, 8 GB DDR4 RAM. So when I click on this product, see, in Amazon, crores of products will be there. Crores of products. Not even lakhs, crores of products will be there. If I click on this crucial RAM 8 GB, I am able to see the crucial RAM information. What is this RAM? What is the configuration? What is the cost? What is the warranty period? When it can be delivered? Any offers are there? How much discount? Okay, So any card offers, everything, and some specifications about this product. From where we are getting all this information, guys? When I clicked on this product, we are getting lot of information, right? From where we are getting all this information? From where? Can anyone tell me? Yes, guys, tell me.
From a database.
Very good. Okay. So we can simply apply our knowledge that from the database, right? From the database. So how the application will be attached to a database? What application will do, what a database will do? What is meant by an application? Okay, so let's discuss using this diagram called three-tier architecture. Every application, believe me, every application generally it will work based on the three-tier architecture, guys. So what is this three-tier architecture? I'll tell you. When you want to connect to any application, okay, either Amazon or Flipkart or some other Book My Show or Redbus, any application, what you will do generally, you will open browser, right? When you open the browser, what you have to do, guys? If I want to open Amazon application, you will simply type amazon.in. So in the three-tier architecture, three tiers will be there: tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3, guys. Okay, in the three-tier architecture we will have three tiers. This is your tier 1, this is your tier 2 and this is your tier 3. So what will be there, what each tier will do, we'll discuss, guys. When you are typing amazon.in here, okay, when you are typing amazon.in here, 1 minute. Okay, Ravi, no issues. Okay, so when you type amazon.in here, so I'll give you a small example, guys. How many contact numbers you can remember generally? How many contact numbers you can remember, guys? Hardly 4 or 5, or if you still practice, you can remember 10 contact number, right? So if I want to call daddy in my phone, what I will do? I'll simply open my phone book, I'll type daddy. Okay, I'll get the number and simply I'll call to that number. So when I type daddy, automatically this daddy is associated, the name daddy is associated with one number in the background. Okay, it was associated with a one number, guys. Okay, it was associated with a number. So when you hit daddy contact number, automatically whatever number is associated with this daddy contact number will be called, right? That's how it will work. Again, at the same time, when you are getting calls from your daddy, you can see daddy is calling. Okay, what it is doing, guys? What your phone book is doing? It is converting your daddy into the number while calling, and it is converting number into the name while receiving the call. So the web server also will do the same thing, guys. Actually, if I want to open amazon.in website, okay, if I want to open amazon.in website, you have to type the IP address of the Amazon. You have to type IP address of the Amazon, guys. But can we remember the IP address of the Amazon? Okay, somehow we can remember. But what about other websites? How many applications we are using daily? We are using PhonePe, Redbus, Abibus, what is that? Book My Show. Other applications also we are using. YouTube, lot of applications we are using daily. How many IP addresses you can remember, guys? Very difficult, right? So in the three-tier architecture, what the web server will do, it is going to convert your your name. You will type name, right? Amazon.in here, the name, right? So your three-tier architecture, the tier 1 web server will convert name into IP address and IP address into name, like a phone book, guys. How the phone is going to be, like the phone application, calling application is also an application, guys. Okay, so what it is going to do, it is going to convert your number to name to number. In the same way, your web server also will convert your domain name to IP address, okay, and IP address to domain name. So that is your first web server. Okay, That is the first layer of your application. So when you type amazon.in, automatically one HTTP request. What is this HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It's a kind of one software to use to communicate between the applications. Okay, HTTP is a kind of one software to communicate between the applications, guys. Forget about all these things. Okay, you should know the basics, guys. Okay, that's fine. Right, so when you type amazon.in, one request will be sent to your web server. So your web server will convert that domain name into IP address, guys. Then it will route it to application. Two minutes, guys. Right, so what it will do, guys, it will convert your domain name amazon.in, flipkart.com, redbus.in. Okay, these are the domain names, guys. We'll call it as a domain name. Okay, the name only we'll call it as a domain. That is a domain. Redbus is one domain, Amazon is one domain. Okay, like this we'll call it as a domain name. So your web server will convert, okay, domain names into IP addresses, then IP addresses into domain names. So then it will send the request to the application. So when I open amazon.in here, if I am typing simply amazon.in, so first the request will goes to, first it will touch the web server of Amazon, then Amazon web server will send request to the application server. So I can see this application. This is a layout. Whatever you can see on the screen, it's a layout, guys. I can say it's a layout. It's an application, guys. It's an application. So using this layout, what is meant by application? Application is nothing but it's an interface between your application is nothing but it's an interface between between the user and the database. You cannot directly contact with the database, guys. You cannot directly contact the database. Your three tier, the last tier or the final tier is your database server. Okay, so it will be there in the back end, guys. Okay, application will be there in the front end. So that's why we'll call applications as front end applications. Front end, guys. So when you open application, you can see application, right? When you open any website, you can see that particular website application and all. So it will be a front end to the database, guys. It's the face of the database. Your application is the face of the database. You cannot contact the database. Users cannot directly contact the database. With the help of the application, they can communicate with the database. Got it, guys? So application will act as an interface between your user and the database. Now you want to do shopping. That is your requirement. So if you want to do the shopping, what you are going to do? You want to open one application. So the application will act as a front end, guys. So that's why we'll call applications as front end applications. Then when you are clicking on any product, from where we are getting this information? The application, unfortunately application cannot store the data, guys. Application doesn't have capability to store the data. That's how the application, the software is designed. Application will simply act as an interface. So when you click on any product, what will happen, guys? Automatically your application server will send, hey, I got a request from so and so server, so and so user. He want to open the RAM. He want to buy a crucial RAM. So it will send your application will send a request to the database, guys. Database will be there at the back end. Database will be there in the back end. So that's why database softwares will call it as a back end database, and applications will call it as a front end applications. So your application server will send a request to the database software. Okay. So please pull the crucial information, crucial RAM 8 GB. Lot of crucial RAMs will be there. Crucial RAM 8 GB will be there, 2 GB will be there, 4 GB will be there, 16 GB will be there, DDR3 will be there, DDR4 will be there, 1300 MHz will be there, 1600 MHz will be there, 2600 MHz will be there. Why I am able to get only this information? Lot of out of 100 and 200 RAMs, why I am able to get only this particular RAM information, guys? When I click on crucial RAM, I can see crucial RAM information. When I click on dolgix RAM, I am able to see the dolgix RAM information. That means each click will have its own importance, right? If you click here, separate data is coming. If you click here, separate data is coming. Even though you can see the hand symbol, if you click in this place, one separate query will run. If you click in this place, another query will run. So that's why you are able to pull the data about that particular product. I'll give you a sample example, guys, what kind of query will run. Sample example, when I'm clicking on this, okay, it will run select star from, okay, RAM table, something like that, RAMs, where RAM name is, or where vendor is equal to, okay, crucial, okay, comma 1600 something, what is that information, 2600, right? 8 GB, 8 GB, DDR4, okay, 2600 MHz. So this kind of query will run when you click here. Where this query will run? So application will create one query. This kind of query will be created by application, and it will transfer that query to the database. When you run that query on the database, it will give you an output, right? That output, what database will do? The database will transfer that output to the application again. Application will transfer that output to the web server. Web server is able to show you the output on your screen, guys. This is how generally application will work. Any application, not only SQL Server. Any application, guys. So if you click here, you are able to get one RAM information. If you click here, another select query is running. Imagine, okay. So if you click in the next RAM, Control C, Control V, here the RAM name is going to be changed to Doglix. What is the name? Dolgix. Okay, Dolgix, guys. So the way that you are choosing the RAM, okay, if you click here, one select query will run. If you click here, another select query will run. If you click here, another select query will run. So each click will have its own queries, guys. That queries are going to run on the backend database, and when you run one query, either it should show the output or it should throw the error. So if the query is correct, then it will throw the output, and that output will be transferred to your application server, and application server will send the data to the web server. Finally, web server is going to show you the data on your screen, guys. Why we have to learn all these things? Is it important to learn all these things? Yes, it is. Why? So in the organization, if someone comes to you, hey, I am unable to pull the data from the database, can you please check from your database side and all? If anyone is asking like that, what is your first step? Here, to pull the data, 7 actions has to run, right? First request, second request, third request, executing query, fourth request, fifth request, sixth request, seventh request. Finally, you can see the result on the screen. In the organization is also same, guys. If someone is simply blaming the database, hey, I'm unable to connect to the database, or I'm getting error while connecting to the database. So how can you blame the database? How can you blame the database? Database is not only part of the application. Your application servers are also part of the application. Your web servers also part of the application. Network is also part of the application. So you should be in a position, guys. Sometimes you'll get some of the tickets that are not belongs to our team. Okay, still we have to fix it, or we have to tell them that it is not belongs to our queue. It's not belongs to database. When you can tell, if you know this layout, if you know this architecture, then only you can tell them that this is not belongs to us. Of course, we'll do some health checks. As a DBA from database side, everything is looking good or not, we'll do health checks. But don't worry, if something is not working means don't blame database. Database is one component in the application architecture. So there might be issue with app server. If app server is not running, how come it is able to connect to the database? If web server is not running, if network is down, how come it is able to connect to the database? So if any issue comes means don't think only because of database. The user can see he is unable to process the request. He will think like database is not working. But as a DBA, you should think like there might be other reasons also. Fine. So here you can see this is a database software, right? So this database software, the database that you can see in the 3 tier, this database software can be SQL Server. The database software can be Oracle. The database software can be MySQL. The database software can be PostgreSQL. The database software can be MongoDB and DB2, whatever it is. If people are using SQL Server or Microsoft SQL Server, then as a DBA, our work will start, guys. So they can choose, depends upon the application. Say I am using Samsung phone. Some of you might use iPhone. Some of you use some other phones. Why you are buying that phone? If I ask you, someone will buy the phone for prestige and all, iPhone for the prestige. Even though a lot of applications are not going to work in the iPhone, still they are going to use that. That's a kind of a very valuable phone and all, a very costly phone. Okay, and secured phone also. Okay, so if they are looking for complete security, you can go for iPhone. If you want a branding, go for iPhone. But I want performance, I'll go for some other phone. I'm looking for performance. Why? Because a lot of calls I have to handle, lot of messages I have to reply. So I need lot of charging and all. I'm looking for performance. You're looking for branding. Some other guy looking for some other things, features. So it depends upon my requirement. I am going to choose my phone. Depends upon the organization requirements. They are going to choose the database software. Depends upon the features of each database software, they are going to choose the database. Some applications will run with the SQL Server, some applications will run with Oracle, some applications will run with the DB2, some applications will run with the Postgres, some application will run with MySQL. Like that, different database softwares will be there. So we are not going to cover any of other database softwares. We'll cover only SQL Server. Why SQL Server? Because I am not only saying as a SQL DBA trainer, I am not the one who is going to decide why SQL Server people are using. Why? Because the market, there is a report called, what is that report? Can anyone tell me? Gartner report. Okay. So as per this report, out of all the database softwares, SQL Server is on top, guys. Okay, I'll show you that. 1 minute, where is this in note? And clear all drawings. Okay, so if you open this one, excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. If you see this one, Microsoft is on top. Okay, there are 4 quadrants you can see here. Microsoft, then Oracle. So like that, depends upon different technologies. This Gartner report will be there. Gartner Magic Quadrant will call it as. So reports are saying out of 100 databases, okay, minimum 50 database softwares will be SQL Server. Remaining softwares can be Oracle and MySQL, NoSQL. As of now, I can say SQL Server is having good share in the database market. Earlier it was on top, okay, SQL Server is on top earlier, but now itself, now also SQL Server is having a good share in the database market. Okay, so that's why it's good to learn the SQL Server. So don't worry about the, okay, whether openings will be there, whether calls will be there. Definitely it will be there. See, calls are not there means it won't be there for any technology. Okay, it's not like for every, see, if you see here in the three-tier architecture, I'll give you a clear example, guys. To design the application, we'll use Java, PHP. Okay, these are the application related softwares, guys. Java, PHP, what are the other .NET. Okay, we have different programming languages, guys, for application. Okay, so these are the different programming languages we'll use for designing application. For using this web server, we have Tomcat is the web server, and Microsoft, what is that? ISS, what is that services, guys? Anyone remember that one? ISS service, something will be there. Okay, so it will act as a web server, guys. Okay, and our database software will be there. Either the database can be SQL Server, database can be Oracle, database can be some other things and all. Okay, so it's not like calls won't be there for SQL Server. Why? Because suddenly they don't stop using SQL Server, right? It's not going to be, okay, it's not a overnight star. Okay, it's just performed a key role for 1 or 2 years, again it was went back, nothing like that. So this Microsoft SQL Server is introduced in the late 1980s, guys. Late 1980s. From that point onwards, almost 40 years, it has a market share, believe me. So it's not going to be like what I can say, it's not going to be what is the exact word, guys? It's not going to be vanishing overnight, guys. So it is having lot of future. So don't think on per technology basis calls will be there. If people are using SQL Server, if people are not using SQL Server, if people are using SQL Server, it's not depends upon the software that are using. If there are no projects, then the calls won't be there. If there are projects, calls will be there. It's not like suddenly people are going to stop using SQL Server, so they didn't take the people and all, nothing like that. So if the market is good, calls will be there for all the technologies. If market is not good, okay, then calls won't be there for any technology. So don't choose the technology based on the calls. Generally, what you people will think for SQL Server, if you choose, there will be no calls. If you choose some other technology also, can you give guarantee that there will be calls and all? No, calls will depends upon the projects, guys. If country, what is that? Worldwide, if the things are good, running good, okay, then definitely lot of projects will get it. Okay, so now since 1.5 year, 1 year, I guess this inflation, lot of inflation is there, and again war is going on between Russia and Ukraine. So because of those things, they are also going to affect the whole world, guys. So in that case, there might be a slowdown in the new applications and all. They don't invest much in the new applications. So it won't be like the growth won't be like as expected. So the growth will be decreased. So that's why you don't get new projects and all. So if you don't get the projects, you don't get calls on any technology. If you get the projects, you'll get the calls on every technology what is there in the market, guys. So don't worry about the calls and all. It will be there until the things are sorted out. Okay, once these things, this what is that, this war and all sorted out, and this inflation is sorted out, definitely again you'll get good projects and all. Again they are going to like use SQL servers and also calls will be there, guys. But again I'm saying, don't worry, and the calls, it don't depends on a particular technology, guys. Generally it depends upon the number of projects and all. Okay, yes, please, any questions till now?
I do have a question. I'm a little confused when I'm looking at jobs for MySQL and SQL Server DBA. But anyway, leave the job aspect. But what is the difference? It sounds like it's similar, MySQL and MS SQL.
So you're asking about the difference between MySQL and MS SQL.
Yeah, is it the same GUI is interface, something like that, or how?
Uh,
Yeah, just clear
have
my doubt.
See, MySQL for that you need to learn Linux. Okay, so MS SQL you don't need to see. The biggest advantage with MS SQL is most of the databases will run on the Linux operating system. Oracle will run on the Linux operating system. MySQL will run on the Linux operating system, guys. Of course, they are not 100% GUI. GUI is there in the Oracle also, in
Oh,
MySQL also GUI is there, but they are not 100% GUI. So they have most of the things you cannot configure using GUI for other technologies like MySQL and Oracle. You should know the operating system. So most of the other databases will run on the Linux operating system. So again, you have to spend time on learning Linux. So Linux again, it's not a GUI. Again, you have to learn the commands and all. Lot of things you have to remember in the Linux. So it's
okay.
very important. Yeah. But whereas in the
So
Windows
just
side, since 10 years or 15 years, you started using your laptop, right? Same kind
yeah.
of things will be there in the organization servers also. There is no difference between your personal laptop and the organization server. Both the operating systems are almost same. Capacity wise and all, there might be some differences. So no need to spend extra time in learning the operating system related things for SQL Server DBA. But for this Oracle MySQL, you have to again learn the operating system also.
So when the advertised job is gonna be clear, they will tell you MS SQL, or they will tell you MySQL. It will be clear, or they will just say SQL Server
No, see,
DBA.
see SQL Server DBA means it's MS SQL DBA only. People will have this confusion, guys. What is SQL Server? What is MS SQL? What is MySQL and all? Okay, so SQL Server, if they are telling about SQL Server, means SQL Server opening means that is Pakka MS SQL Server only. Okay, MS means Microsoft. We have one more software called in databases. We have one more software called MySQL. So MySQL is different, MS SQL is different, guys. Okay, so SQL Server or SQL Server DBA, if they are telling you these terminologies, means that is Pakka MS SQL Server only, Microsoft SQL Server only. So if it is, again you have to cross check. So in the job description also you can see MySQL, they are going to mention MySQL or MS SQL. MS SQL means it's our technology like Microsoft SQL Server technology that we are going to learn. So we are nowhere going to touch the MySQL. So SQL Server if you see, or SQL Server DBA if you see, means clearly it is MS SQL Server only, Brownie.
I got it. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions, please? Any other questions?
I can. This is Ashwa.
Yes, Harsha.
Uh,
Just a
Actually, I
quick
would like
question
to
for
know.
you. Just a quick question for you. You joined from two devices, huh? Or two Harshas are there?
uh, I have joined from one device only.
I can see two Harshas. One is from laptop, one is from phone. Might be some other Harsha, I guess. Okay, fine, no issues. Yes, Harsha, please continue.
Yeah. Actually, I would like to know what is the scope for SQL DBA.
Scope, that's what we discussed now. Okay, scope of SQL DBA means again every project database should be there. Okay, so generally 70% or 80% of the people are non-technical people. Because of this corona and all, lot of people are targeting IT. You will have a one tendency called, okay, that guy went into IT, why not I? That guy tried, even though he's not a technical guy, or even though he's not from technical background, he's a MBA background, he's a pharmacy background, he's doing the IT job, why I can't try? So after corona the things are changed, right? So everyone is aiming IT sector. So here the scope is it depends upon the, if you learn the things properly. Okay, again I'm saying, if you learn the things properly and completely, I'm not saying Microsoft SQL Server is the best. Every IT technology is the best technology, guys. Why? Because they are surviving since 30 years, 40 years and all. Do you think a software can survive 30, 40 years in the industry without having a market? Right? So if there is a market, then only it can survive, right? Otherwise it cannot survive. So again, SQL Server is there since 40 years in the market. If you learn the things properly, you will get a good opportunities and all. Again I'm saying, but you have to learn completely. As it is a simple technology, lot of competition will be there. But if you learn 100%, okay, if you put your efforts and all, very good scope will be there. And again, you cannot stop here. My best suggestion is, after completing this course, after getting the job, try to learn cloud technologies like Azure SQL. Like, it's a advanced version of on premises. There are two SQL servers at this moment. Don't worry, guys, don't worry if I'm using some different technologies and all, don't worry. On premises, okay, on premises servers and cloud servers. Cloud, okay. So on premises means, if we are managing our servers, if we are managing our own servers. Simple example, on premises means if you are cooking your own, that is on premises. Example, if you are buying it from Swiggy or Zomato, means you are not cooking. Someone is cooking and you are simply eating. You are buying that service, right? So on premises means if you are managing your own servers, that is your on premises servers. Cloud means on behalf of your company, one operator, okay, they are going to, service provider, they are going to provide the services and all. So whatever you want, you can simply instant, everything is instant, everything will be ready. Simply you can make use of those services, guys. Okay, so best is, after completing the SQL DBA course, if you learn Azure SQL and all, or AWS RDS and all, next 10 to 15 years, no need to look back, guys. Believe me, database one vast technology. No one can ignore the database. As I said, database is very important for every application. Okay, no application can survive without database. In that, Microsoft is like it's a leader since 30, 40 years. So it won't be like simply lift the Microsoft hands and all at one day. It will keep on updating, keep on introducing lot of new features as per the requirements and all. So Microsoft, even though in future if it is not leader also, but it will play a crucial role in the database market. So very good market will be there for SQL Server, guys. But you cannot stop with only SQL Server. You have to learn cloud technologies also after getting the job. That is important to survive in the IT. Okay, Harish? Yes. Any other questions, guys, please?
Shanmugh, I have one question
Yes.
about the like when almost all the companies are moving forward to the cloud, and there is the offering from the Microsoft for instance, the SQL Server instance that is fully managed by the Azure or Microsoft. So what do you think, like what is the scope for the DBA job at this type of scenario? Should we need to be worried about that, or we are okay?
Nothing to worry. So I don't know how many of you remember, cloud introduced in the year of 2008 only, 2008, 2005. By that time itself, people are worrying about, okay, everything is moving to cloud, no jobs will be there. So do you really think no jobs are there since 2008? And 2005 onwards, automation started playing a key role. Okay, automation. By that time also people worried, okay, automation came, so no IT jobs will be there, everything is automated and all. So again, guys, these are the lot of questions we'll have in our mind. In cloud also there are different services, guys. In cloud also there are different services. If you go to bank, there are different services in bank. So generally, 1 minute, just 1 minute. Right. Okay. Sorry for that. Right. Okay. So don't worry about it, Nirmal. So it's very common that and again I'm saying if you go for bank, there are different services are available in the bank. Okay. So what are the different services? Generally, we can deposit the money, we can withdraw the money, we can take the loans, and we can go for this what is that locker. So if you take the locker, what and all things are there, we can store in the locker, right? So means they are going to provide one service. They are going to give you the locker facility. Whatever you want to keep it in that locker, you can keep it. Cloud is also same. They are going to provide you one space. Don't think if you choose cloud, everything will be gone. Again, in cloud, lot of clouds will be there. IaaS, infrastructure as a service. PaaS, platform as a service. SaaS, software as a service. Okay, so if you choose, some companies will choose IaaS. IaaS means there is no difference between IaaS and on-premises, like a locker facility. Whatever you are going to keep, you can keep it there. Simply they are going to provide you a locker. So simply they are going to provide you a platform. Whatever you want to build on that platform, so you can create your own OS operating systems, you can create your own applications and all. So there is no big difference between IaaS and on-premises. So don't think if cloud is there, if the jobs are the applications are going to move to completely cloud and also we don't get any jobs. That's why I said at this moment not 100% integration is there with the cloud, even though they are using cloud, still they don't believe Amazon or Azure, still they will maintain their own servers, but 70% will be there in the cloud, 30% will be there in the on premises. Why? Because they have to maintain their own data and all. Okay, so it is very important. See, sometime last time what happened, I don't know, almost 2 to 3 hours Swiggy stopped working, Uber stopped working, guys. I guess 3 4 months back, I guess. So these are all microservices that is going to run on the cloud, guys. Suddenly, if Azure is down, suddenly if Amazon is down, AWS is down, then it will create lot of issues. So people still have a tendency, they have a fear. Okay, in case if I move to completely cloud, so what will be there? How I'm going to manage the things, and also lot of challenges are there. Still challenges are there with the cloud. But again, I'm saying last time also I told you it's good to learn cloud, okay, but don't worry that things are completely moving to cloud so we don't get any opportunities. Nothing like that, Nirmal. Lot of plenty of opportunities are there.
Okay, thanks for the answering, Sharma.
No problem, Nirmal. Guys, any other questions? Any other questions, please? Any questions you can ask. There is no silly question, simple question and all. Any question, whatever doubts you have, just ask me. No issues. No questions? Chalo. What we can do, take a break, guys. What we'll do, I'm not going to stop in the middle. So we have to discuss. We just discussed about SQL Server, right? So where the software will be used, the software will be used as a backend software for any application. Database software will be used as a backend software for any application. So what are the duties and activities? What a DBA will do in the organization regularly. Okay. So these are the DBA activities, guys, that we'll discuss after the break. So remaining things and all, if possible, we'll cover in this session. Guys, again I'm saying it's not like morning session, evening session. Morning you can attend or evening you can attend. No, not or morning and evening you have to attend. Classes will be continued classes will be there, guys. Morning we'll discuss, evening we'll continue the topic, guys. We are not going to discuss the same topic again. Okay, so every week we'll connect for 4 times: Saturday morning and evening, Sunday morning and evening. 4 sessions you have to attend. If you are unable to attend the 4 sessions because of some shift timings or because of weekends outing and all you are planning, I'll record each and every session and I'm going to share with you guys. Okay. Okay, so we'll connect after 10 minutes. You can be there in the online only, so we'll connect after 10 minutes and we'll start discussing what a DBA will do regularly in the organization, and the course, how the course is there, and how to learn, what to do, what other things we have to plan. Everything we'll discuss, guys. Okay, chalo. So I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, and No questions? Right, okay. Let's discuss about the duties and activities of a DBA. Okay, what a DBA will do regularly in the organization. We'll discuss, guys. Okay. So generally, a DBA means database administrator, right? DBA means, guys, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, Shalva.
Okay, done. Thank you. Okay. So DBA means database administrator. Okay. So if he is doing a job, that is a DBA, database administration. Those who are doing administration is an administrator. Okay, database administrator. So what will be his normal day-to-day activities? What he is going to do? What kind of activities he will do regularly in the organization? Okay. So DBA generally he is responsible to install the set. 1 minute, guys. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, please. Right, okay. So what a DBA will do generally in the organization, guys, a DBA will install the SQL servers and he will maintain the SQL servers. Okay, what and all things are there, he is going to install and he will maintain the SQL servers, guys. He is going to do some configuration changes and all, guys. uh, all the things that we are going to learn in this 2 months, I am going to discuss now. What and all things we are going to learn, we are going to discuss now, guys. So don't worry, I'll just discuss about the terminologies. Okay, so everything related to the topic briefly detailed way we are going to discuss during the each topic discussion, guys. These are some terminologies, so don't worry if you don't understand also, don't worry, nothing to worry. Okay, so this is how generally DBA will do. Okay, so he is going to install the SQL servers, he will change some configurations, he will maintain the SQL server. If something goes wrong and all, he is going to check it, right? And he is also responsible to create the logins. What is login, what he will do, how to create the logins and all, everything will be discussed, guys. So a login means simply you are creating one token to access the database. So in SQL server we can control the access on the server level, we can control the access on the database level, we can control the access on the schema level, we can control the access on the table level. Okay, so how to do these things, how to give access on table, on schema, on database, on server. So we are going to discuss all those things, and a DBA generally will do the like he is going to give the permissions and all to the users, guys. So taking backups, main responsibility of a DBA is the safety of the data. So how can you provide safety to the customer's data, guys? How can you provide safety to the customer's data? By taking the regular backups and all. So if you have a backup of the database, sometimes if the database is corrupted or something went wrong with the whole server, okay, so server means I'll tell you what is server and all, nothing to worry. Okay, so our backups are going to save us, guys, like the way that we are going to take the backup of our phone. So generally when you register your phone with a Gmail ID, so everything will be backed up to your Gmail, right? Photos, your WhatsApp messages, your application history, everything will be backed up to the Gmail, right? In the same way, as a DBA, it's our responsibility to provide the safety to the data, guys. So how we will provide the safety? By taking the regular backups and all. So as a DBA, will take the backups in the organization, guys. And whenever needed, sometimes like if the database is corrupted and all, then we have to restore the database. Our customer is asking, hey, can you please restore the data from non-prod to prod? So what is this non-prod, prod and all? Okay, we have two types of environments in the organization, guys. We have two types of environments in the organization. Okay, two types of environments. Okay, so generally we have prod environment and non-prod environment. So what is this prod environment, what is this non-prod environment, guys? Prod means it's a live environment, live application, I can say. It's a live application, guys. So for example, now everyone is able to access Amazon website, right? So if everyone is able to access Amazon website, so this is your prod environment, guys. Means people are currently accessing this application, which is a live application. Okay, tomorrow Amazon wants to introduce some sales. See here, blockbuster value deals. This is called a banner, right? This banner can be changed tomorrow, right? They might introduce some other offers and all, some summer sales, winter sales, black day sales, white day sales, different sales will be there, right? Akshay Tritiya sales, like that they are going to introduce lot of sales. Means every day or every week or a month this banner is going to be changed. I'm just giving one example. So before doing this change, they don't simply do it on the live servers, guys. Why? Because if you do the change, don't know how the change is going to be impacted. If the change is not performing well, if it is impacting the current production servers, your application might be down. Imagine if Amazon is down for 1 minute, how much loss will be there for Jeff Bezos. If it is down for 1 hour, how much loss will be there for Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is our customer. For him, we are maintaining the database. Okay, so application cannot be down, guys. As the DBA, it's our primary responsibility to make sure application is up and running 24/7 by 365 days. Right? So this is the production. That's why we don't simply do the changes directly. For example, during Corona, when they introduced that Corona vaccination and all, they don't simply introduce to the public, right? They did lot of researches and all. They introduced to the first they will introduce on rats, then they will slowly introduce on monkeys, then finally they will go for some clinical tests and all. They will check all the impact, they will check all the side effects, and they will try to fix the issue, and they are going to improve the formula and all. They will change the formula and all to overcome the side effects and all. Finally they will give it to the public. Public is a production environment. Okay, so they are going to do tests on rats, monkeys, and different animals, right? That is non-prod environment. If you want to do any changes on the live application, we don't directly do the changes. First we'll see how these changes are impacting the environment. First we'll test it on the non-prod servers. Okay, so in the non-prod we have different environments. We have, okay, in the non-prod means only prod. In the non-prod we have stage servers, test servers, dev servers, QA servers, UAT servers, quality analysis, and user acceptance test. UAT means user acceptance test. So they are going to test on all these servers first. How is the impact and all. So once everything is succeeded in all the non-prod environment, then finally they will implement the change on the production environment. Okay, sorry for the background noise, guys. Okay, so but the application can always connect to the production environment. No application will be connected to the non-prod environment, right? Can you see non-prod Amazon? Can you see non-prod Flipkart? Can you see stays Flipkart, stays Amazon? No, you cannot see. The live application is a prod application. So in the back end, they are going to maintain non-prod applications and all. But if developers wants to test their logic, they cannot test it on production environment, but they want to test their logic on live data. How you can get the data from production to non-prod environment? Can anyone tell me? How to get the data from production to non-prod environment, non-prod servers? How to get the data? Any idea? Any solution that we discussed? You can apply.
We refresh.
What is refresh?
Taking database from prod to non-prod.
Very good. That's it. Okay. So what I am going to do, I'll take the backup of my production database and I am going to restore it on the non-prod servers. Okay, in that way I'll get the live data. That is called refreshing the data. Refresh means not right click refresh, guys. Okay, how to refresh the database? So we'll take the backup of the production servers and we are going to restore on the non-prod servers. So in that way we can do the database refreshment. These activities will be there weekly, daily, monthly, quarterly. So depends upon the organization requirements, we have to do database refresh activities, guys. So this is also one activity of a DBA, guys. DBA will do this database refreshment activities and all. Right. So in case of any backup failures, any restore failures, anything failed, that a DBA will check and fix it, guys. Creating and scheduling jobs and maintenance plans. What it means? What is meant by job? What is meant by maintenance plan? So generally in the organization will manage hundreds of servers, guys, thousands of databases. But as a DBA, what is our main responsibility? We have to provide safety to the database. So how to provide safety? Using backups. So can you take thousands of backups daily on a regular basis manually? Can you take it, guys? If I'm having 5,000 databases, daily can I take the backup of 5,000 databases manually?
No.
No, very difficult. Okay, impossible I can say. Why? Because DBA team generally very small team, guys. Five people team will be there, 8 people team will be there, 10 people team, 20 people team, hardly 20 people team will be there. Okay, hardly. Please. Okay, hardly 20 people team will be there, guys. So they cannot do the manual things and all. Okay, so what we'll do, creating jobs. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to schedule some jobs, guys. We are going to schedule some jobs. Okay, we are going to schedule some jobs. What is a job? Job is nothing but is a kind of automation. We can automate taking the backups regularly. We want to take the backups, right? Why we want to take manually? Let's automate it. So we can automate using the jobs and all, means automatically the jobs will run and they are going to take the backups, they are going to restore the databases, depends upon the requirements we can create the job. So as it debates our responsibility, we have to create the jobs and schedule the jobs. Maintenance plans also kind of automation. Okay, a tool only. Maintenance plan is a one kind of automation tool, guys. Okay, so we'll discuss what is this maintenance plans and all during the discussion. Next is high availabilities. What is high availability, guys? Do you think the whole Amazon is running with one database server? Do you think, guys? Do you think the whole Amazon database is running with one database server or one application server? Tell me, guys. Do you think the whole Amazon is running with one database or one application?
No.
The answer is no, guys. Why no means we ourselves are maintaining two SIMs. Why we are maintaining two SIMs? Why, guys? What is the need of maintaining two SIMs? For the high availability, right? We should be highly available, right? In case if one SIM is not reachable, at least will be available in another SIM, right? So we should be highly available. That's why we are managing two SIMs. If one SIM doesn't have balance, we can use another SIM to make the calls and all. Okay. In the same way, don't think big applications, critical applications will run with one database server. We will have multiple database servers, guys. Multiple. Mostly two database servers will be there. Okay, a standby server will be there. If something goes wrong with the primary server, that secondary server is going to help us. If suddenly something happened on the Amazon data center, so the main server is down. If main server is down, what will happen, guys? The application will be down. If application is down, business will be down. Revenue loss. No one can bear that revenue loss, guys. Okay. I don't know whether you remember it or not. 1 year back, I guess, 2 times this happens, guys. Your Facebook, WhatsApp, okay, and some other applications, Instagram also is down for the whole night. Anyone remember that one?
I remembered WhatsApp is down, sir, on certain day.
Yeah,
I remember.
on certain day, on the whole night 11 o'clock to early morning 6 o'clock, the WhatsApp is down. How many crores? 200 crores, 300 crores are using the WhatsApp around the globe. So if it was down for 7 hours, 8 hours, See, can you imagine the communication? The whole communication will be blocked, guys, stopped. So that kind of issues might come. Okay, so for safe side, we'll always maintain standby servers. If main server is down, at least the standby server is going to help us, guys. Okay, so the main goal is application should be up and running 24/7. Okay, so with one database server you cannot achieve. Why? Because you have to patch the servers, you have to apply some maintenance activities on the servers, you have to apply Windows patchings. Sometimes you want to upgrade the servers. In case if something happened, if the disk is corrupted, the OS is corrupted, we cannot guess, right? There is no guarantee for ourselves only. How can we guarantee for machines? In the next minute what will happen, we don't know. So suddenly something might happen, suddenly network might be down and all. So that's why we'll always maintain two database servers for critical applications. But in the two database servers, same data should be there, right? If you are maintaining two database servers, means in both the servers same data should be there. So how you are going to maintain same data between the multiple database server? That is called data synchronization. How we will synchronize the data? HADR, high availability, and disaster recovery. High availability, making the application highly available. Disaster recovery, during the disasters, how quick you are going to recover the database, that is called disaster recovery. There are 5 solutions in the HADR: log shipping, mirroring, replication, Windows clustering, SQL clustering, always on. Using all these 5 techniques, we are going to synchronize the data. We are going to make the application up and running, okay, 24/7. So this log shipping will tell you how to synchronize the data between the servers. Using mirroring, how to synchronize the data between the servers. Using replication, how to synchronize the data. Clustering, there is no synchronization, but it will work in a different way. The resources will be separately moved to the next available node. In always on, how you will synchronize the data. So HADR also very important, guys. So out of 100%, 60 to 70% you can expect questions on HADR. These are the advanced level concepts. So as a DBA, we will configure log shipping, we will do failovers, we'll configure mirroring, we'll troubleshoot mirroring issues, we'll configure replication, we'll troubleshoot replication issues, we'll configure clustering, always on, and we'll try to fix HADR issues and all, guys. So this is also a day-to-day activity for a DBA. Okay, so these are all the main day-to-day activities. Apart from that, if any issues are there, we have to fix it. If server is running slow, we have to tune it. So these are all main day-to-day activities of a database administrator, guys. These are the main day-to-day activities of a database administrator. Any questions here in this space? Any questions, please?
Yeah, sure. Here performance tuning also we will discuss.
Performance tuning up to intermediate level we will discuss. We are not going to discuss L3 level. Like, we are not going to cover advanced performance tuning, query optimization and all. Up to 4 to 5 years, what kind of issues will get, what are the performance bottlenecks, what are the best practices of performance, okay, to improve the performance and all. So these things will be discussed. Up to 5 years, what and all issues will get, those things we are going to discuss. What is full form of QA? QA means quality analysis. UAT means user acceptance test. And someone asked Satish, hi Shanmukh, are NoSQL and MongoDB also other RDBMS like MS SQL? Yes, Satish. Okay, they are also like other RDBMS softwares. Some of them are DBMS, some of them are RDBMS softwares. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions, please? No questions? Chalo. These are the main responsibilities of a database administrator, guys. So all these things what and all we discussed, so we are going to cover everything in our course. Okay, everything, every technology. Apart from all these things, we'll cover a lot of other things also, but these are the main important things that a DBA will do regularly in the organization. Chalo. So duties and activities of DBA we discussed. Course duration, guys, generally every weekend we'll connect 4 sessions. Saturday morning and evening. For US people, it will start from Friday evening. Friday evening, Saturday morning, Saturday evening, Sunday morning. 4 sessions you have to join. No optional things and all. So morning I can join, evening I can join. Both you have to join. Okay. So for us, for Indians, Saturday morning, evening, Sunday morning, evening. So morning 7 to 9:30, evening 7 to 9:30 with a 15 minutes break in the morning, 15 minutes break in the evening. Okay. So like that it will be. Like that every weekend 4 sessions will connect for 8 weekends. Minimum 7 to 8 weekends will connect. Minimum 7 to 8 weekends will connect. So it will be like around 2 months, guys. It will be around 2 months. So every weekend we are going to cover almost 9 hours. If you remove that, if you subtract that break of 15 minutes, 4 sessions, 1 hour, almost 9 hours will cover. So 8 weekends, 8 9 ja. How much? Tell me, guys. 72 hours we are going to cover. So it will be around 72 to 75 hours we are going to cover the concepts, guys. Okay. Right. So who can learn this course? Again, I'm saying, okay. You are from non-technical. You might be from MBA background. You might be from pharmacy background. You might be from diploma background. In the engineering also, like in the BTech also, you might be from civil background. You might be some electronics background. There is no restriction on the qualification, guys. No restriction. There is no restriction on the qualification, guys. You should have a proper diploma or a complete degree. That is enough. Whatever degree it is, whatever graduation it is, no issues. Okay, you should have a complete graduation. Mostly they will prefer regular graduation. If small companies, they will prefer distance graduation also. Okay. So who can learn this course? Anyone who wants to jump into the IT with a simple technology, who wish to start their career after long time into the IT, then they can choose, and who have some dedication, guys. Joining the course doesn't give you job. Paying the fee doesn't give you the job. Okay, you have to practice it. You have to be dedicated for the next 2 months. Every batch I'll tell the same thing. Those who will listen, they are going to. Shairam, just now we discussed all the topics. All these topics we are going to cover. Okay, all these topics will cover. Apart from this, we'll cover extra topics also. I'll share the course content. Okay, just ping me in the WhatsApp. I'll share the course content. What and all things will cover in a detailed way. I'll share the course. Guys, if you need anyone need course content, just ping me in the WhatsApp. I'll share the whole course content. Okay. Yeah. Right. So joining the batch or paying the fee doesn't give you any job and all, guys. Believe me, every batch I'll tell the same thing. Believe me. Some of my students are cab drivers. Some of my students are delivery boys. So today you might be a delivery boy or a cab driver or some other thing, some other profession you are doing. Okay. I'll tell you only one thing, guys. Of course, most of you people are having a 30 years, around 30 years of age, or almost some of them are crossed more than 30 years also. The job that you are doing currently, I'll give you only one suggestion. The job that you are doing currently, of course, you people are going to do a hard work, right? You are not going to simply do the job for the name of money and all. Even though if you join for money and all, so without doing the job, they don't give you salary and all. So I know, even though it is a non-technical job, at least 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours also you have to work. So instead of doing hard work for 10, 11 hours, 12 hours daily, spend 3, 4 hours. Believe me, the job that you are doing currently, that you can get that kind of job at any time. So don't worry, if I leave this job, maybe I may not get good opportunities and all. Nothing like that. The job that you are doing currently, as you are already established person in that sector, so if you give break of 1 year or 6 months, if you don't get the job in SQL DB, if you try again, they will give you the opportunity. So the door is already opened for you. So don't hesitate to come out, guys. Try it. Why not you? Everyone is earning 9 lakhs, 10 lakhs, $80,000, $1 lakh, $1,15,000. They are earning, right? Why not you? They are also started the journey like you only. They are also office boys, they are also cab drivers, they are also delivery boys. They achieved, why not you? Why you can't achieve? So only thing is a piece of dedication. Believe me, if you are dedicated for the next 2 months, then definitely, believe me, you will call me and you will ask, sir, I have 2 offers or 3 offers in my hand. Which offer I have to choose? I am saying you have to do some hard work, guys. I am saying if you join my course, you will get lot of offers in your hand. I am not saying that one. I am saying if you do the hard work, definitely you can see, okay, good offers in your hand. Believe me, that's for sure. Right? And what you need, guys, you need a regular degree, okay, and piece of dedication for the next 2 to 3 months, guys. Okay, that is main important. So who can afford these things, they can easily learn this course, guys. There is no age restriction, there is no communication skills problem, there is no background and all, background and all not required, and education also, there is no proper complete specific education, only technical education and all needed, not that also not required, any degree is enough. So only thing is you need a piece of dedication and the patience is also very important, guys. Okay, right. So how to practice it? So I'm going to show you each and every topic. I'm going to show you like this. We'll create some original real-time servers and all using Oracle VirtualBox, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to explain you from very beginning onwards. So don't worry about it. Technical things you leave it to me. I'll try to simplify as much as I can. Why? Because I know lot of students are not technical students, so I'll take care of you. Subject wise, I'll take care of you. So these are all the servers for last batch 48 servers. You can see here. These are all the servers for last batch. This is your primary server, this is your secondary server. If this goes wrong, if someone shut down the primary server by mistake, secondary server will be up and running, guys. It will take care of the application. This is how the setup will work. Okay, this is how we designed the setup for the last batch. And we are going to discuss latest versions of SQL Server 2019 and 2022. So nothing to worry whether we are covering the latest versions or not. Yes, we are covering, and we are going to cover latest versions of SQL Server. For lab setup and all, you need some prerequisites, guys. Who can practice? Okay, so generally to set up a lab, you need a laptop of 8 GB to 16 GB RAM. 8 to 16, guys. Anything is fine. Most of you might have 8 GB RAM. Some of you are having 4 GB. Sir, I am having 4 GB. Can I practice? Yes, you can practice. But only few topics. You cannot practice HADR, high availability and disaster recovery. For HADR, minimum 3 servers should be up and running at a time. Minimum 3 servers should be up and running. So if you give 1 GB for each machine, your local laptop also needs some memory, right? So it's not sufficient. So off of the course you can practice with 4 GB. No need to immediately buy the RAM and all. You can take 1 month time. When we are starting advanced concepts, by that time make sure you can buy extra RAM. Either 4 GB you can buy it, it will be around 1000 rupees in the Amazon. If it is a 8 GB, it will be around 1500. If it is 16 GB, it will be around 2000 rupees, 2200 rupees, like that. So if you spend a little extra, you can practice all the if you don't have enough RAM, if you don't have enough RAM, if you spend little extra money, you can easily practice all the topics, guys. So we need minimum 8 to 12 GB RAM or 16 GB RAM, and minimum 100 GB free space. I hope hard disk will be there, minimum at least 100 GB free space hard disk will be there. So nothing to worry about the storage. Okay, main thing is your RAM, guys. Any processor, i3, i5, any processor will work, no issues. I am using, this is my i3 laptop. Okay, I am still using i3 to run my machines and all, i3 processor, right? So these are the precautions that you have to take. These are the prerequisites for setting up the lab, guys. Everything I am going to show you, so including Windows clustering also. Other trainers, if you ask them, can you show me how to configure Windows clustering, they will give you some videos. Please watch the videos, you can get an idea. Windows clustering is very important for always on. So I'll explain everything with the diagrams and all. Okay, so Control T. Every topic, okay, from day one onwards I'll make use of these charts. I'm going to explain with the diagrams and all how, okay, a remote server will work, okay, how HADR like log shipping will work, mirroring will work, replication will work, clustering will work, how always on will work, everything I'll show. I'll draw the diagrams in front of you guys and I'm going to show you guys. See, these are the last batch, okay, diagrams and all. I'll draw each and every diagram. This is a clustering diagram. I'll write and I'll explain. This is always on diagram. So everything will be discussed with the help of diagrams and all. Okay, I'll try to like make as friendly as it is, guys. Okay, I'll try to simplify the concepts using diagrams and all. Softwares and notes I am going to provide you guys. Okay, after the registration is completed, then I'll provide the softwares and notes. Okay, and again some of the videos, few videos will be uploaded in our channel SOSC University, Society of Software Engineers University, and there you can see our some of the videos, guys. Not all, I don't upload advanced concepts and all, so some of the videos you can see there. So until further notification, until further communication, please watch that channel only for the class recordings. Today recording also will be uploaded. Okay, softwares I'll provide you, notes I'll provide you. Every topic, topic wise notes is there, so I'm going to provide you notes for each and every topics. Softwares also I'll provide Oracle VirtualBox software, I'll provide Windows Server operating system, SQL servers, and ISCSI, and what else. Mainly we need these only: Oracle VirtualBox, Windows Server operating system, SQL Server operating systems, all the softwares. Okay, so 2019 and 2022 softwares I'll provide. SQL Server 2019, SQL Server 2022, Windows Server 2022 software I'll provide, guys. Okay, so these are the things I'm going to provide you. Meeting software will use Zoom meeting only initially, okay, until the registration is going to be completed. I'll use this meeting link later once the registration is completed and all. Once the demos are there, is no demo classes, again I am saying. First 3 classes you can attend, 2-3 classes, first 2-3 classes you can attend and you can listen. Again, don't think next week onwards again all these things will be discussed. No, first three classes everyone can join and everyone can listen. You can take the decision, okay, how we are teaching and all. Still, if you need, you can go to our channel, watch batch 48 also. It's not like to attract first 3 classes I'll tell you slow, then I'm going to fast, nothing like that. You can watch some of my videos, you will get an idea. Every topic with the same speed I'll continue, so that you are able to grab the things and all. Okay, so I'm going to provide each and every recording will be, each and every class will be recorded. Some of the recordings will be available in our channel, some of them are will be available in the Google Drive. I'll give you access to access those videos for lifetime access. You will get it, guys. Whenever you want, you can watch the videos from your Google account. Okay, so once the classes are completed, not all the classes, for every class, once every class is completed, I'll upload the recordings in the Google Drive. I'll give you the access for you people, guys. Okay, doubts and exercise as discussed, you can stop me at any time. You can ask me your doubts. Don't put pressure on your head. Don't think about the doubt. If you have a doubt, small or big, silly, nothing, there is no silly doubts in my point of view. Doubt is doubt only. If you don't know, then you are going to ask. If I don't know any new sector, you might be good in your sector, I don't know, I might ask. It might be silly for you, sir, what is Windows operating system? If you ask me, what is RAM? If you ask me, I'll explain, guys. What is RAM, what it will do, I'll explain. Nothing. Why? Because you people don't know, that's why you're asking. Simply you don't ask, right, if you know the things. So from that basic level onwards, I'm going to explain, guys. I'll give you exercise for each and every topic. These exercises or assignments will help you to improve your searching skills. As a professional DBA, your searching skills should be improved. So these exercises and assignments are going to improve your searching skills, guys. And you will get some confidence. You will get to know a lot of things by completing these assignments and exercises and all. So every topic, once the topic is completed, I'll give you some assignments. Every batch I'll tell you, out of 30 people, 3 people only will complete the assignments and all. But again, it's up to you. I'll give you a best suggestion, okay, for everyone. If you want to learn the things properly, If you want to learn the things from end to end, try to create your own notes. That's how you have to practice. Create separate folders. For softwares, create a batch 49 SQL DBA folder. In that, create softwares folders, notes folders, rough notes folders, and R&D folder, research and development. You can also do some research, right? We will have time of 5 days, weekdays, Monday to Friday. You have time to practice. So do some research, plan it properly. Daily 2-3 hours practice the topics that we are discussing. 1 hour spend on the research. Try to explore the things. Without exploring, you don't learn the new things and all. Try to explore the things. Try to create your own. Try to prepare your own notes. That will give you confidence, guys. Believe me, the best way of learning any technology is creating or preparing our own notes, gathering our own notes. That is the best way. If you are feeling sleepy, open the notepad, type the things, whatever we are discussing. In that way, you can prepare your own notes, guys. Or else, take one notebook, take pen and paper, write down whatever you want to write. So, in that way, you have to, okay, create your own notes and all. Believe me, if you are doing this technique from day one onwards, believe me, at the end of the course, you will become master in the course. Believe me. Seriously, I'm saying. Speaker series. What is the speaker series, guys? In every batch, I'll welcome 4 to 5 speakers. Some of them are from previous batches, though those who got the job. Some of them are technical leads. Some of them are managers. Some of them are HR people also. So HR people are going to fix your HR related. They are going to clear your HR related doubts. Managers will clear how they are going to scrutiny the resumes, on what basis they are going to filter the candidates, what mistakes you will do, what mistakes you cannot do, what things to do, what you cannot do, and all. Everything will be discussed with the help of leads and managerial sessions, guys. And one two candidates from previous batch, those who cracked the jobs, those who get the jobs, what techniques they followed, how they practiced, what challenges they faced, what questions they faced. Okay, so these things and all will be discussed by previous students, guys. So speaker series are optional. It depends upon their availability. I am going to conduct the speaker series. I'll try to give you as much as I can, guys. Okay, so if they are free, they are available, they are ready to take the session, definitely I'm going to, okay, arrange one session. Why? Because it's very important, you should know the things. Okay, so that's why I'll try to arrange at least 3 demo, not demo, speaker series, guys. Okay, different people will come, they are going to give the suggestions and all. Azure SQL DBA, as discussed, it's good to learn Azure SQL DBA. Future and all is Azure only, but again, don't think if you learn only Azure you don't get the job. Okay, so you should have SQL DBA knowledge and Azure SQL knowledge also. Okay, so after the completion of this course, either you can concentrate on Azure, or else once you get the job, concentrate on learning Azure SQL, guys. Very important. The best profile, do you know the best profile database is a very good technology, guys, believe me. But if you are able to learn database on AWS, database SQL, how to maintain SQL Server on Azure, how to maintain SQL Server on AWS, how to maintain SQL Server on Google Cloud Platform, GCP, how to maintain SQL servers on Kubernetes platform. In all these environments, you can, if you learn, right? We are not going to discuss all these things. We'll discuss on-prem, but in future, if you want to set a goal, you can settle in database itself. What kind of things you can learn? You can learn how to configure, how to make the things in Azure. Same SQL Server on premises, how to do it. We'll discuss core concepts and all. We'll discuss. So you have to apply the same knowledge in the Azure, in the AWS, in the GCP, in the Kubernetes clusters and all. Believe me, in future Kubernetes will take a big role. It is going to lead the IT technologies, guys. Kubernetes, okay, serverless clusters, serverless what I can say, clusters, okay, serverless clusters and all will be there. So, or serverless applications. So believe me, if you want to if you choose your path in this way, all are mostly GUI only. Your Azure is a GUI, your AWS is GUI, GCP is a GUI, Kubernetes is almost GUI. Okay, so it's the best path, learning path, guys, if you want to make your career. Okay, so to survive for the next 15 to 20 years, learn at least Azure. Whatever things we discuss, forget about it. At least learn Azure SQL DBA, so it will be an added advantage, guys, for you. But if you learn SQL DBA properly, Azure SQL you can easily learn. If you don't learn SQL DBA properly completely, again you will mess up with Azure SQL DBA, guys. Do we need to do the certifications? Certifications are mandatory. Good to have. Good to have certifications. Here 10 people are there for one opening, they are going to scrutiny the person, those who are having certification. Out of these 10 people, they'll give the first preference to the certification, certified administrators. It's good to have the certification, but it's not mandatory. Okay, so certifications also like DP300 is best suitable for a database administrator. DP, data protection, DP300. Okay, there is no on-premises certifications for SQL DBA. So on-premises certifications are integrated with the cloud certifications. So if you want to write down any certification, DP300 is useful for us. If you do certifications, lot of advantages are there. They are going to scrutiny your resume. Your resume will be filtered quickly, and you will get a good package when compared to others. Okay, so job preparation, what we have to do after the job, how to get the job, how to build the once the course is completed, at the end of the session I'll take one general session. So there I'll show you how to create your resume, what kind of things you have to include in your resume, how to prepare for the job, what things you can do, what kind of things you have to avoid to get the job, how to learn from failures, how to build your career after getting the job. Okay, and everything will be discussed, okay, after the course, guys. This is our course outline for the next 2 months. But again I am saying, believe me, guys, you all came for the job only, right? Not for time pass and all. Don't know till this 30 years what you did. Seriously I'm saying, imagine like you got a good new girlfriend or boyfriend for the next 2 3 months. Seriously tell me, if you get a good girlfriend or a new girlfriend, what you will do, guys? You will spend time till night, 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, early morning also you'll spend time, right? Treat this SQL server as a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Believe me, if you whatever you did till now, this 30 years journey completed, guys. 30 years life cycle is completed. Just spare 2 months, only 2 months. Be dedicated for the next 2 to 3 months, guys. Learn the concepts properly, clearly. See, guys, there are two types of trainers in the market. One is they want money, so that they don't teach you properly. Okay, they will put your resume, they will upload your resume, you will take the help from him, you will get the job. From the moment you get the job, you are like a, okay, what I can say, a slave to that particular trainer. So you have to depend on him for the work and all. Unfortunately, everyone is 90% of people are choosing this one only. Why? Because they don't have time to spend to practice and all. They have time to watch the shots, to watch the Insta reels without knowing 1 or 2 hours and all, but they don't have time to spend at least 30 minutes also to practice. So another type of trainer is, we are going to be very dedicated. We'll try to learn the subject. Our first priority is subject, guys. Next priority is interviews and all. So if you learn the subject, if you learn the letters and all, you can easily construct the sentences, words and all. But if you don't learn the words, letters, how can you manage the things? Believe me, guys, IT job is not a cool job. We'll get a 1 lakh per month, okay, but it's not very cool. If you don't know the things, it's a hot seat, guys. You cannot bear. Every day is a torture if you don't know the things. Believe me, 1 lakh per month you are going to earn, and if you don't know the things, every day you have to cry. Why like that? If you spend 2 months time, arams, you can be like a, live like a king. Happily you can enjoy. So whatever things you did till now, forget about it, guys. Try to spend at least 2 to 3 hours a day. Fine, weekdays, 5 weekdays, you are going to get a lot of time. Daily 2 to 3 hours. Remaining whatever you want to do, you can do. Just 2 to 3 hours for the next 2 3 months. If you do like this, again I'm saying there is a package of 10 lakhs or 12 lakhs in your hands. If you practice the things with your hands, the package will be created into your account. If you don't practice, the package will be there in your hands only. It don't be created in your account. So whether you want to credit that amount in your account or not, that is your wish. As a trainer, my responsibility is sharp 7 o'clock I'll connect. I'll give you 5 minutes buffer time. Okay, you can join in the 5 minutes. I'll start the class by 7:05. Okay, if I'm having any issues like health issues and all, I'll try to take break, but mostly till now I just took 1 or 2 sessions break only. I didn't take any long break and all. And some trainers, believe me, they will start the sessions and then for 1 month or 2 months they are going to postpone it. They will tell like, I have a meeting, I have this, I have that, I cannot take the session. Believe me, if a trainer is not dedicated, okay, you don't get interest, guys. You are going to lose the money. Why? Because after 2 3 weeks, okay, after 2 3 weeks, if he is not taking regular classes and all, if he is giving lot of breaks and all, you don't get interest, guys. Believe me. So my side, I'll be very much dedicated, guys. Okay, so every trainer will tell like that only, but again you can see my performance in my YouTube channel itself. Okay, so I'll be very dedicated. I'll try to start the class by 7 sharp, and by 7:05 the discussion will start, and Saturdays Sundays will connect. In case if any urgency is needed, I'll take your approval, and then I'll take the break for the 1 session or 2 sessions, not 1 2 weeks and all. Okay, so this is the plan for the next 2 months. So choose a best way, best path. Don't try to like I want a job at any cost, so I don't learn the subject. I don't have that much patience to learn the subject. You will get the job, but believe me, 1 2 months you can survive in the job. It's horrible after 2 months if you lose the job. It's horrible, guys. Okay, so that's very important thing. You should be like settled. It shouldn't be again you cannot come back from the company and all. That's my goal. So not sure what is your goal and all. Be properly set your goal, guys, and give 2 months of your time to me. Definitely I'll make you, okay, to choose at least 1 2 offers. Believe me, believe me. And packages, guys, how much package you can expect? For 3 years you can expect 6 to 7 lakhs you can expect, guys. Every 1 year 2 lakhs you can count. 1 year 2 lakhs. 3 years means 6 to 7 lakhs you can expect. 4 years of experience, if you put 8 to 10 lakhs experience, 10 lakhs you can get. 5 years 9 to 12 lakhs. I know some of the students are getting 12 lakhs for 4 years also. For 4 years also they are getting 12 lakhs of package, means monthly 1 lakh they are going to get it. Okay, so for 4 years also, so it depends upon the practice. So don't think like, you don't aim 14 lakhs 15 lakhs and all. You can aim it, but how much time you are spending to practice the things and all, that is important. If you spend a lot of time to practice, definitely you can aim 10 11 12 lakhs 13 lakhs 14 lakhs also. Once you are practicing, then you will get lot of confidence, then you can apply for the jobs. Yes, cleaning. Okay, so for 5 years up to 12 lakhs you can expect, guys. For US people, generally if you put 4 years, you can 3 to 5 years you can earn $55 or $60 per hour, and yearly it will be like 90K or 105K. I know one of my student is earning 125K, guys. His initial salary itself 125K, believe me. Okay, so he practiced like that. I helped him, like he got a job. Now he's earning 125K every year, guys. So this is how it will work. Okay, so practice it properly, give some time, try to be patient, guys. Till now, till 30 years the things are not changed, so don't expect in 2 months the things will be changed, but at least you are like taking a big step to change your career. That is the only thing I can tell you, guys. Okay, so that's it from my side. Today evening at 7 p.m. we'll connect. For US people it will be tomorrow mornings. Okay, depends upon your time zone, you can connect, guys. It is a 7 p.m. IST, and we'll continue the discussion, guys. Today I'll start SQL Server versions and all. Slowly I'll go, okay? SQL Server versions and the editions of SQL Server, Windows Server versions. So all these things will be discussed slowly, guys. Okay, that's it from my side. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, okay. And I hope everyone is having my number. If you don't have my number, so this is my number, guys. 9902590140. You can ping me to this number, okay? And you can join today's class, tomorrow's class also, and then you can take decision. That's it, guys. Any questions, anything to ask, anything to discuss, any suggestions also, please, no issues for me. Any suggestions? Don't treat me as your trainer. I mean, don't treat me as your sir and all. No SARs, no SAR culture in the IT. You can call me as Shanmukh only, okay? Only thing is like, you have to be dedicated, guys. That's it. That is the main challenge, okay? So that's it from my side. Anything if you have, you can ask me, guys. Tell me any questions, please. Any questions, anything you want to discuss?
So what time is my time for the next class?
What is your time zone? MST, PST,
Or CST?
CST? What is your time now?
My time now, I can say is 10:59 p.m. So I can say
Means
it's like
11. Means you started at 7:30, right? 7:30 in your morning. It will be 7:30 p.m. 7:30 a.m. Tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Same, okay? 7:30 p.m., 7:30 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. For you, it will be Friday evening 7:30 p.m., Saturday morning 7:30 a.m., Saturday evening 7:30 p.m., and Sunday morning 7:30 a.m.
Okay. Monday I have work, but I will just watch it.
Yes. Any other questions, guys? Brownie, do you have my number?
Sida?
Do you have my number?
Yes, I have your number. I have it.
Just ping me from your WhatsApp. I don't have your number, I guess. Or else I saved with a different name.
Or maybe it's somebody else I'm chatting with, but I thought it was you. Okay, let me say hi to you right now. Let me just say hey.
Okay, done.
All right.
Got it. Yeah. Fine. Guys, any other questions, guys, please? I hope I cleared all of your doubts. Still, if you're having any doubts, let me know. We'll discuss.
Shabuk, this is Praveen here.
Praveen, yes.
I just wanted to know what is going to be covered in Azure SQL side.
Azure?
Azure.
See, in this course, we are not going to cover Azure, Praveen. Okay. Azure, if you want to cover, that is a separate course. Okay. So after every month, Azure batches will start. Weekdays, Azure batches will be there. So Azure SQL related things and all will be covered under Azure training. Yeah.
Shanmukh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Naveen. Tell me.
Same meeting code or a different one?
As of now, same meeting code. Till further communication, you can use the same meeting code, guys. Okay. So after 2-3 classes, I am going to change the meeting code and all, and I'll update you. Those who confirmed, for them I'll update, guys. As of now, it's same only, guys. Use the same meeting link to join in the evening class and tomorrow morning class also. Okay, there will be no change as of now. I'll update you. Okay, I guess by tomorrow afternoon the meeting code will be updated. Okay, so yeah, will be updated, guys. Use the same meeting link to join, guys. Any other questions, please? Dilip, any questions? No questions. Banu, Brownie, like Dharani, Harsha, one more Harsha, Kishore, Komal, Mahbub, Manas, Mani, Nagi, Naveen, Nirmal, and Nisarg. Nisarg, no questions? Praveen.
No, all good.
Okay.
I would like to, I'll call you personally.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Ravi, Sairam, Sanjay, Satish, Srikanth, Tejashwini, Upender, Venkat, Venkatesh, Vicky, and Galaxy. Chalo guys, if no questions, that's it for now. Okay, I will connect in the evening at 7 p.m. Okay, thank you all. Bye. Good day. Good night, guys.